Have you ever wondered if the key to transforming your life lies in simple actions and timeless wisdom? Imagine unlocking inner peace, abundance, and a sense of profound purpose through teachings that have guided humanity for centuries. What if the solutions to life's challenges, the means to live in harmony, and the secret to true wealth were already within your grasp? Stay with us as we delve into Buddhist teachings that illuminate the path to fulfillment and reveal the hidden gifts of peace and provision waiting for you. This video explores the transformative power of the mind, the resilience born from life's challenges, and the abundance that flows from gratitude and generosity. Together, we'll uncover profound insights on how to align with universal principles, cultivate a life of mindfulness, and find fulfillment in the smallest acts of kindness. Each lesson is a stepping stone toward a richer, more meaningful existence. By the end of this journey, you'll not only see the world differently, but also embrace a new way of living that enriches both your life and the lives of those around you. Before we begin, we want to hear from you. What inspires you to seek wisdom and peace in your life? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you find these teachings meaningful, don't forget to hit the like button and share this video with those who might benefit from it. Subscribe to our channel and join our growing community dedicated to exploring Buddhist teachings and their relevance in today's world. Your support helps us create more content that inspires and uplifts. Now, let's embark on this journey together and discover the wisdom that can truly transform your life. 1. The mind as the creator of reality. The Buddha's teaching, the mind is everything. What you think, you become, encapsulates a foundational principle of Buddhist philosophy, the transformative power of thought. In essence, this statement highlights the profound impact our mental state and thought patterns have on our experiences, choices, and ultimately, the life we lead. The mind is often likened to a fertile field. When cultivated with positive, constructive thoughts, it becomes a source of growth, opportunity, and peace. Conversely, a mind dominated by negativity, doubt, or fear acts as a breeding ground for suffering and obstacles. This dual potential emphasizes the importance of mental discipline in shaping not only one's inner world, but also external circumstances. In Buddhist traditions, the mind is viewed as both the architect of suffering and the key to liberation, a core teaching of the Buddha. Chit Bhavana, mental cultivation, focuses on nurturing mindfulness and wholesome thoughts to transcend the cycle of dissatisfaction. The concept aligns closely with modern neuroscience, particularly the idea of neuroplasticity, which suggests that the brain has the ability to rewire itself in response to our thoughts and behaviors. The metaphor of a monk meditating by a calm river paints a vivid picture of the transformative power of mental clarity. The still water reflects the monk's tranquility, symbolizing how a focused and peaceful mind becomes a mirror for understanding and insight. When the mind is cluttered with distractions or negativity, it's like turbulent water, clouded, restless, and unable to reveal the opportunities hidden beneath. Mental clarity doesn't merely arise from suppressing unwanted thoughts, but from acknowledging and letting them pass without attachment. This practice, emphasized in mindfulness meditation, allows individuals to observe their thoughts without judgment and cultivate a state of awareness that fosters clarity and intention. The idea that what you think, you become, is not about superficial wishful thinking, but about aligning mental habits with constructive action. For example, a person consistently focused on gratitude and abundance is more likely to recognize and act on opportunities that align with those values. This alignment creates a self-reinforcing loop, where positive thoughts lead to positive actions, which in turn yield positive outcomes. Historical Buddhist texts, such as the Dhammapada, reinforce this principle. The opening verses state, "Mind precedes all phenomena, Mind is their chief. They are all mind-wrought. If one speaks or acts with a pure mind, happiness follows like a shadow that never departs. This wisdom underscores the notion that our external reality is a reflection of our internal state. Affirmations such as, "I am open to receiving abundance," serve as a mental reset, steering the mind toward constructive thought patterns. Repetition of such affirmations creates neural pathways that reinforce positivity and receptivity. Affirmations also counteract the negativity bias, a psychological tendency to focus more on negative experiences than positive ones. By consciously choosing uplifting thoughts, individuals can override this bias and foster an optimistic outlook. The practice of beginning each morning with mindful breathing is more than a grounding ritual. It's a method to anchor the mind in the present moment. Focusing on the breath connects the practitioner to their inner self, quiets mental chatter, and establishes a calm foundation for the day. In Buddhist meditation practices such as anapanasati, mindfulness of breathing, attention to the breath is considered a gateway to deeper mindfulness and insight. It not only calms the mind, but also enhances awareness of thoughts, emotions, and sensations, promoting a balanced mental state. Visualization complements affirmations by allowing the mind to rehearse success and fulfillment. By vividly imagining oneself achieving goals or embodying peace, the brain begins to recognize these states as attainable realities. This approach aligns with the Buddhist concept of samadhi, focused concentration that supports clarity and intention. The transformative power of thought can be seen in everyday examples. Consider someone facing financial difficulties. A mind entrenched in scarcity might amplify feelings of lack and despair, blinding the individual to potential solutions. In contrast, a mindset of abundance and gratitude can inspire creative problem-solving, such as identifying overlooked opportunities or seeking help with confidence. This shift, while subtle, often becomes the turning point toward a more positive trajectory. Cultivating a disciplined and positive mind doesn't only benefit the individual, it impacts those around them. A calm and clear-minded person radiates a sense of stability and inspiration, encouraging others to adopt similar attitudes. In this way, the cultivation of the mind contributes to the collective well-being of families, communities, and even society. The Buddha's teaching on the mind, as the creator of reality, serves as a timeless reminder of our agency in shaping life's experiences. Through mental discipline, mindfulness, and intentionality, we possess the power to transform not only our thoughts, but the very fabric of our reality. By practicing affirmations, mindful breathing, and visualization, we align with the principles of clarity and abundance, paving the way for a life imbued with purpose and peace. 2. Embracing life's challenges. Challenges are not obstacles but opportunities in disguise, a concept deeply rooted in Buddhist teachings. The Buddha's perspective on adversity emphasizes that life struggles serve as essential stepping stones for personal and spiritual growth. Each hardship encountered carries within it the potential for transformation, urging individuals to cultivate resilience, adaptability, and mindfulness in response to life's unpredictability. The story of a farmer whose crops were destroyed by a storm perfectly illustrates this principle. Initially devastated, the farmer chose to view the muddy fields not as a symbol of ruin but as fertile ground for new opportunities. By planting rice in those fields, he eventually reaped an abundant harvest. This narrative is a testament to the transformative power of perspective and highlights the Buddhist idea that suffering often acts as a precursor to unexpected blessings. In a broader sense, challenges are part of the universe's intricate design, aligning blessings with our capacity to receive and appreciate them. This concept echoes the Buddhist teaching of impermanence, or anicca, which reminds us that difficulties are not permanent but transient. Like the ebb and flow of the tides, life's challenges come and go, offering lessons that prepare us for greater opportunities. By embracing this understanding, we can navigate hardships with equanimity, knowing that they serve a purpose in our journey. Resilience, a core component of overcoming challenges, is often likened to the strength of bamboo. Just as bamboo bends with the wind without breaking, individuals who face adversity with flexibility and determination can endure life storms. Buddhism teaches that this resilience is cultivated through mindfulness and the practice of the Eightfold Path, particularly right effort and right mindfulness. These principles encourage a balanced approach to life, helping us maintain composure and focus even in the face of overwhelming difficulties. Modern psychology reinforces these ancient teachings through the concept of post-traumatic growth, which explores how individuals can emerge stronger and more self-aware after enduring significant challenges. By reflecting on past hardships and recognizing the personal growth they catalyzed, individuals gain a deeper appreciation for their resilience and capacity for transformation. This process aligns seamlessly with Buddhist practices of self-inquiry and meditation, which encourage introspection and acceptance of life's impermanence. During moments of difficulty, asking, "What lesson does this experience offer?" shifts the focus from victimhood to empowerment. This simple yet profound question fosters a growth-oriented mindset, enabling individuals to approach challenges as opportunities for learning and self-improvement. By reframing adversity in this way, the mind becomes a tool for navigating hardship rather than a source of additional suffering. Practical steps for embracing challenges include mindfulness practices, such as journaling and meditation, which create space for reflection and clarity. Journaling about specific difficulties allows individuals to track their emotional responses and identify recurring themes or lessons. Meditation, on the other hand, provides a quiet space to observe thoughts and emotions without judgment, fostering a sense of calm and perspective. These practices not only help in addressing immediate struggles, but also build long-term resilience and emotional intelligence. Another key approach is cultivating a growth mindset, as articulated by psychologist Carol Dweck. This mindset, which views failure and difficulty as opportunities for development, mirrors Buddhist teachings on impermanence and the interconnectedness of all experiences. By adopting this perspective, individuals can embrace life's challenges as integral parts of their journey rather than obstacles to be avoided. The universe's intricate wisdom ensures that blessings and challenges are intertwined, each preparing us for the other. By accepting this reality with an open heart, we develop the strength and clarity needed to recognize the hidden gifts within adversity. This approach not only enriches our personal growth, but also fosters a deep sense of gratitude and trust in the unfolding of life's path. 3. The power of silence and discretion. Silence nurtures profound insight and transformation, acting as a bridge between the conscious and subconscious mind. Within the stillness of silence lies the opportunity to connect with deeper truths that are often drowned out by the noise of daily life. This concept is central to Buddhist and Zen teachings, which emphasize the transformative power of a quiet mind. Silence allows us to perceive the universe's subtle signals, opening the door to greater understanding and clarity. In the Zen tradition, silence is not merely the absence of sound, but an active state of awareness and presence. A well-known Zen story recounts the journey of a disciple who spent a year in silent meditation. Over this period, he resisted the urge to speak or act impulsively, allowing his mind to settle and his thoughts to become clear. By the end of this year, he reached a state of enlightenment and profound gratitude, demonstrating the power of silence as a catalyst for spiritual awakening. The universe often communicates in whispers, subtle signals that require a quiet mind to notice. For instance, inspiration or insight often arises in moments of stillness, such as during meditation, a walk in nature, or even a quiet pause in a busy day. These moments provide the mental space necessary to discern the next steps on our path. Silence fosters this connection, helping us align with the natural flow of life. Silence also plays a critical role in the process of manifestation. By refraining from prematurely sharing our aspirations or goals, we safeguard their energy and integrity. This restraint prevents external influences, such as doubt or criticism, from diminishing our focus. In Buddhist philosophy, this practice is akin to nurturing a seedling in protected soil, allowing it to grow strong before exposing it to the elements. The power of discretion ensures that our intentions remain pure and unhindered until they are ready to take form. Mindful reflection, as a companion to silence, deepens self-awareness and promotes personal growth. During moments of stillness, we can examine our thoughts, emotions, and motivations without judgment. This reflective process fosters a greater understanding of ourselves and our relationship with the world around us. By regularly dedicating time to silence and mindful reflection, we create a sanctuary for inner growth and transformation. In modern life, where constant noise and distractions are the norm, cultivating silence can feel challenging. However, even brief periods of quiet can yield significant benefits. Neuroscience suggests that intentional silence activates the brain's default mode network, a state associated with introspection, creativity, and problem-solving. This scientific perspective reinforces the value of silence as a tool for mental clarity and innovation. Protecting our goals through discretion is another vital practice. When we openly share our aspirations before they are fully formed, we risk exposing them to doubt or negativity, which can weaken our resolve. Instead, by keeping our intentions private until they are well established, we allow them to develop in strength and authenticity. This practice aligns with the Buddhist principle of guarding one's energy, ensuring that our focus remains undisturbed. Practical applications for embracing the power of silence include setting aside dedicated time each day for quiet reflection, whether through meditation, journaling, or simply sitting in stillness. These moments create a space for the mind to settle and gain clarity. Additionally, practicing discretion in sharing personal goals ensures that we preserve their potential and align our actions with our intentions. The profound power of silence and discretion lies in their ability to cultivate clarity, resilience, and purpose. By embracing these practices, we nurture our inner world, allowing it to guide us toward greater understanding and fulfillment. Silence is not merely the absence of sound, but a gateway to deeper wisdom and transformation, offering the clarity needed to navigate life with intention and grace. For faithfulness in small acts. Transformative change often begins with small, consistent actions that accumulate over time to create profound shifts. This principle is central to the Buddha's teachings, where he emphasized the importance of seemingly simple deeds performed with intention and mindfulness. The wisdom encapsulated in his words, "If you light a lamp for someone else, it will also brighten your path," reveals the interconnectedness of all beings and the reciprocal nature of kindness. Acts of kindness not only benefit others, but also enhance our own spiritual and emotional well-being. This mutual enrichment is beautifully illustrated by the metaphor of a gardener tending to seeds. Each act of care, watering, weeding, and providing sunlight may appear small on its own, but together these actions nurture the seed into a thriving plant. Similarly, every small, intentional act of kindness contributes to the growth of abundance and fulfillment in our lives and in the lives of others. These actions create ripples, inspiring further kindness and cultivating a sense of interconnectedness within communities. In Buddhist philosophy, small acts hold great significance. because they embody the principles of mindfulness, compassion, and intention. By focusing on the present moment, we bring attention and care to even the most mundane tasks. This approach transforms ordinary activities into opportunities for spiritual practice. For example, washing dishes with mindfulness can become an act of gratitude for the meal that was enjoyed, while holding the intention of benefiting others during daily routines imbues these actions with deeper meaning. The practice of committing to one small act of kindness each day builds habits that align with the principles of the Eightfold Path, particularly right action and right effort. Right action encourages ethical and compassionate behavior, while right effort involves maintaining a steady commitment to cultivating wholesome qualities. By integrating kindness into daily life, we reinforce these principles and create a foundation for lasting change. Mindfulness plays a key role in amplifying the impact of small actions. When we approach mundane tasks with full awareness, we infuse them with intention and gratitude. This practice not only enriches our own experience, but also enhances our ability to serve others effectively. For instance, holding the door open for someone may seem insignificant, but doing so with mindfulness and genuine care transforms it into an act of connection and generosity. Science supports the power of small acts of kindness in fostering well-being. Research in positive psychology has shown that performing kind deeds increases levels of happiness and reduces stress. These findings align with Buddhist teachings, which have long recognized the intrinsic joy that arises from selflessness and compassion. Moreover, acts of kindness activate neural pathways associated with reward and empathy, creating a positive feedback loop that encourages further altruistic behavior. Practical steps to embody faithfulness in small acts include setting an intention each morning to perform a specific act of kindness. This could be as simple as offering a smile to a stranger, expressing gratitude to a colleague, or assisting a neighbor with a chore. Keeping a journal to document these actions can also help cultivate a sense of fulfillment and encourage consistency. Over time, these small gestures accumulate, fostering a habit of kindness that becomes second nature. By adopting this approach, we align ourselves with the Buddhist understanding of interdependence, recognizing that our actions, no matter how small, have a ripple effect on the world around us. Through consistent, mindful efforts, we not only illuminate the paths of others, but also brighten our own, creating a life imbued with purpose, gratitude, and compassion. 5. Living in alignment with Dharma. Living in alignment with Dharma entails embodying the universal principles of truth, ethical conduct, and compassion, which guide individuals toward a life of peace and purpose. In Buddhist philosophy, Dharma is not merely a set of rules, but a dynamic framework for living harmoniously with oneself, others, and the natural world. It encompasses the moral and spiritual laws that govern the universe, encouraging actions rooted in integrity and mindfulness. The story of a young monk's search for meaning highlights the transformative power of Dharma. Initially restless and uncertain, the monk sought fulfillment through contemplation and study. However, it was through selfless service to his community that he discovered profound joy and purpose. By aligning his actions with the principles of Dharma, he not only found inner peace, but also became a source of inspiration and support for those around him. This narrative underscores the reciprocal nature of living ethically. Personal fulfillment and the betterment of others are deeply interconnected. Alignment with Dharma requires a conscious evaluation of one's actions to ensure they are in harmony with ethical principles. This involves cultivating qualities such as honesty, compassion, and non-harming, as outlined in the Eightfold Path. Right speech, for instance, encourages individuals to communicate truthfully and kindly, fostering trust and understanding in relationships. Right livelihood emphasizes choosing a profession that does not harm others, ensuring that one's work contributes positively to society. This ethical alignment extends beyond individual actions to encompass the broader impact of one's choices. Contemplating how decisions influence others fosters a sense of accountability and interconnectedness. For example, a person who chooses to practice sustainability in daily life, such as reducing waste or supporting ethical businesses, demonstrates mindfulness of their impact on the environment and future generations. These small but meaningful actions reflect a commitment to living in accordance with Dharma. In practice, living in alignment with Dharma involves consistent self-reflection and mindfulness. Regularly evaluating one's thoughts, words, and deeds ensures they align with the values of compassion and wisdom. Meditation serves as a powerful tool for this introspection, creating a space to observe and recalibrate intentions. By developing awareness of how our actions resonate within the web of existence, we cultivate a deeper connection to Dharma. The benefits of aligning with Dharma are both internal and external. Internally, it fosters a sense of purpose and contentment as actions rooted in integrity resonate with one's higher self. This alignment reduces inner conflict, replacing doubt and anxiety with clarity and peace. Externally, ethical living generates positive ripples, inspiring others to act with kindness and awareness. Communities grounded in these principles tend to flourish, as mutual respect and shared values create a foundation for harmony and cooperation. Practical steps to live in alignment with Dharma include taking time to reflect on the ethical implications of daily choices. This might involve asking questions such as, does this action cause harm to myself or others? And how can I contribute positively in this situation? Keeping a journal to track these reflections can deepen one's understanding and commitment to ethical living. Additionally, seeking guidance from Buddhist teachings or mentors provides insight into applying Dharma to complex situations. Living in accordance with Dharma transforms life into a purposeful journey, where each action contributes to personal growth and the well-being of the greater whole. By embracing this path, individuals align themselves with the natural order of the universe, cultivating a life of integrity, peace, and profound connection. 6. The gifts of peace and provision. True abundance is a concept that transcends material possessions, encompassing the profound qualities of inner peace, resilience, and a heart imbued with gratitude and compassion. The Dalai Lama's reminder that love and compassion are necessities, not luxuries, encapsulates the essence of this broader understanding of abundance. These qualities are not mere embellishments of life, but foundational elements that sustain us through its challenges, enriching both our inner world and our relationships with others. The story of an old hermit who shared his meager provisions with a weary traveler illustrates the reciprocal nature of true abundance. Despite having little, the hermit's act of generosity was met with unexpected gratitude, which ultimately brought joy and a sense of fulfillment far greater than material wealth could provide. This narrative reflects a central Buddhist teaching. Abundance flows from the act of giving and is magnified when shared selflessly. The universe responds to such acts of generosity by replenishing what is given, often in unexpected and transformative ways. Gratitude is a cornerstone of experiencing and sustaining abundance. When we acknowledge the blessings in our lives, we shift our focus from scarcity to appreciation, creating a mental environment where peace and contentment can flourish. Gratitude also fosters resilience by reminding us of the resources and support we already possess, enabling us to face difficulties with a sense of hope and strength. In Buddhist practice, gratitude is cultivated through mindfulness and reflection, such as taking time each day to recognize and appreciate even the smallest blessings. Sharing resources and kindness further amplifies this cycle of abundance. In Buddhism, the practice of dana, generosity, is considered one of the most powerful ways to cultivate merit and spiritual growth by offering time, energy, or material support to others without expectation of return. We align ourselves with the natural flow of giving and receiving. This selfless act not only benefits the recipient, but also deepens the giver's connection to the universal principles of compassion and interdependence. Trusting the universe to replenish what we give requires a mindset of faith and openness. This trust is not blind, but grounded in the understanding that life operates within a web of interconnectedness. Just as a tree shares its shade and fruit without depleting its essence, individuals who give selflessly often find themselves renewed and enriched by the act itself. This principle aligns with the Buddhist teaching of anicca, impermanence, which reminds us that nothing is fixed and that life's flow is dynamic and ever-changing. Practical steps to cultivate the gifts of peace and provision include actively practicing gratitude. This can be as simple as keeping a daily journal to note 3 things you are thankful for, fostering a habit of mindfulness and appreciation. Sharing kindness can take many forms, from volunteering time to help others to offering a kind word or gesture to someone in need. These actions, though small, create ripples of positive energy that extend far beyond their initial impact. The inner peace that arises from these practices is a gift in itself. It is a state of being that is not dependent on external circumstances, but rooted in a deep sense of alignment with life's natural flow. This peace provides resilience in the face of life storms, allowing us to remain centered and compassionate even amid challenges. In this way, the gifts of peace and provision are not just rewards, but practices that continuously enrich our lives and the lives of those around us. By embracing gratitude and generosity, we tap into a wellspring of abundance that is both profound and enduring. These gifts remind us that true wealth is measured not by what we possess, but by the depth of our connection to ourselves, others, and the universe. This understanding transforms our perspective, enabling us to live with greater purpose, joy, and fulfillment. As we conclude, let us reflect on the profound lessons shared today. We explored how the mind shapes reality, how challenges become opportunities, and how the gifts of gratitude and generosity cultivate true abundance. These timeless teachings remind us that the journey to inner peace and fulfillment begins with small, intentional steps. By aligning with universal principles and embracing the practices of mindfulness, compassion, and ethical living, we unlock the potential for a life filled with purpose, joy, and deep connection. Now, it's your turn to take action. Which insight from today's video resonated with you the most? Let us know in the comments below. We would love to hear how these teachings inspire and impact your life. Don't forget to like this video if you found it valuable, and share it with friends and family who could benefit from these insights. And if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel to stay connected with more content that guides and inspires. Remember, the journey toward peace and abundance is not a destination but a way of life. Every act of mindfulness, every moment of gratitude, and every demonstration of kindness brings us closer to a richer and more harmonious existence. Together, we can create ripples of positivity that extend far beyond ourselves, fostering a world filled with compassion and understanding. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Until next time, may you continue to walk the path of wisdom and light.